Okay, we are up. We are live. Good morning, everyone. I'm Dave. Welcome back to the Wee Hours Live as we tackle some more Another Brick in the Mall. Let's see how badly we can fail at retail management today, because that'll be fun. So let me see what I wanted to do. I wanted to kind of check out this area down here and start by building some more parking. So where does the road come out? The road comes out there. Hey, Lequan, how you doing? Thanks for hopping right on. Welcome. You haven't missed a thing. I've been doing this for 45 seconds. Your sweet shop is doing excellently. I'm just building a road, and then we will go over and check out LQ's Sweets. LQ Sweets is doing just fine. In fact, LQ Sweets is probably the most self-sufficient store here. It requires very little interaction on my part. Hey, Yagi, how you doing? My goodness, I don't usually expect so many people this quickly. Hey, LQ and Yagi, thanks for hopping in. Yeah, LQ, your sweet shop is doing wonderfully. It requires virtually no management on my end. It just kind of does its thing, and people go in and they buy the candy and the snacks, and then they leave, and they don't bother me. So it's pretty cool. What the plan is right now, just like your life. Oh, good. I love self-sufficient people. I really do. My wife is like that. Just sort of, that doesn't really... Low maintenance, I guess, is the term that we're looking for here. And I mean that in a positive way. Stuff just happens, LQ. Exactly. So what I think I want to do is, if we get that road down there, I think we're going to build out the Space Baratorium a little bit and make that a little bit bigger. That would be a really, really good thing to do. Yeah, that's pretty much my plan. So let's get the builders going on that. How are you guys doing today, by the way? How is your afternoon? I strongly encourage you, if you want to know more about Dave, I did just respond to Smells Bad Getting to Know You Challenge. I just put that up. So a more personal video from Dave at Wee Hours Games than you traditionally see from me. So check that out if you got a few minutes to kill. All right, builders are on the road. Excellent. And when you're done with that, I need you to build some parking, please. Parking there. God, you're really slow on the road. Move, move, move. A little tired, Yagi? Yeah, I hear that. I've had a very, very intense YouTube kind of past 2 days. I binge recorded most of yesterday. I binge recorded all this morning, and then I stopped doing that so I could do Smells Bad Getting to Know You Challenge, because I saw Geek Cupboard put his up yesterday. Well, I got to get on it then. Got to get that thing done. So, yeah, it's been a very intensive YouTube past couple of days. And here we are streaming, so it hasn't gotten any less intensive. Here we are. Oh, barely left your bed, LQ. I envy you. I envy you. I wish I hadn't left my bed. No, I was up at 7 in the morning binge recording, because that's what I do. I'm not making a dime from this, but I'm putting in more hours than I do in my regular real job. Okay, get that parking done, and then I want you to build that. I want you to build that. Yeah, build that, and let's put a door in there. Yeah, I hope you were staying in bed, Lequan, just because you wanted to and not because you had to. Don't actually hope you're I hope you're feeling well. I hope you were staying in bed just because you felt like staying in bed. That would be the optimal way that happened. All right, you guys go up there. And yeah, just do that kind of quick. All right, we'll get that done. And then we're going to extend the Space Baratorium. Make that a little bigger. Oh, that is unfortunate, Lequan. I'm sorry you were not feeling well. Nobody likes that. Nobody likes that at all. My wife and I were slightly under the weather last night, but that's frankly because we did it to ourselves and ate like complete pigs. We have no one to blame but ourselves for our stomach aches and our lethargy today. Yeah, tear the trees down. Come on. Tear all the trees down. Massive deforestation. School holidays soon and 2 weeks off. Oh, nice. Nice. Excellent. Yes, I would love to see some more streaming from you. I love your streams. They're a lot of fun to check in on. It's always a good time with an LQ stream. And yours too, Yagi. I didn't mean to dismiss yours. You're a mad, insane, crazy streamer, and I like that. Alright, there we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Now the Space Baratorium's getting to be to its proper size. Yeah, sorry, Yagi. I did not mean to dismiss you with your streams. I know you are a mad, crazy streaming guy. Alright, get that done. Are you all leaving work? What is the... I feel like I should be putting builders on an overnight shift, but I don't build that much stuff that I feel like they need to be here at 2 o'clock in the morning. What's your problem? Customers are leaving the center because they're hungry. Don't care. And Space Baratorium checkout queues are full. Yeah, we're kind of working on that right now. We're dealing with that right at the moment. If the builders would get back to work, we could solve that problem. Is there anywhere we can squeeze in a check-in counter right now? No, not really. There are still trees in the store. That doesn't really work out so well. How is that store doing? My appliance store that is yet to be named. Oh, LQ, speaking of naming stores, obviously we've got LQ Suites right here. I don't know if you saw the Geek Cupboard, which is right here now. I think you may have missed that one. That is where we have all our electronic gadgets and doohickeys and whatnot. And how could I call it anything but the Geek Cupboard? It's just a natural name for a gadget store. So that's that. The appliance store has yet to claim ownership. I offered it to Mr. G, and he turned it down because he said he wanted a fountain. And I told him I can't name fountains, but he wants one anyway. So he turned down the appliance store. Yagi is waiting for a casino. I know we had talked about a bar and casino, so when we get that built, that'll be Yagi's. But the appliance store is as yet unnamed, so anyone is welcome to jump in and claim ownership of that. Yeah, I mean, how could I call it anything but the Geek Cupboard? It's full of, like, tablets and laptops and MP3 players and all that stuff. Yeah, I know, Yagi. I know you're waiting on the bar casino, and that's fine. We'll get one of those built. I would love for speaking of build, I'd love for my builders to get back to work, please. That would be delightful. Oh, you better not be builders hanging out there on your phone. Great Canadian Appliances. I really like the sound of that, actually, because that sounds like that could actually be a legitimate store. I could see something being named Great Canadian Appliances. I don't know if the Canadians are necessarily well known for their appliance manufacturing, but in my little role-playing world, perhaps they are. I am silly, LQ's daughter. I'm very silly. My wife is very used to it. She married a very silly human being. And I tell her constantly that sometimes your husband does things that don't make any sense, and she just sort of lives with it. Oh, hang on. You tore down a wall I didn't want you to tear down. Okay, now we have kind of an open-plan bathroom, because the bathroom has no wall. So maybe less privacy in the bathroom than one might traditionally expect. But, yeah, it's an open floor, open plan bathroom. I should probably put a wall back up. That's probably things that people like in bathrooms, right? Oh, you're not going to let me? Why aren't you going to let me? Oh, wall. Never mind. It would help if I was clicking on the right thing. She has a silly mom. Well, some may call you silly. Others may just call you charming and delightful. I might be one of those people. So how are we? Okay, you're going to build that wall. All right, you finished this. Great. Good. You finished this. So now we need some checkout counters. Yay. Let's put one there. There we go. And one there. And how about one here and one here? And then maybe we can stash some shelves in there. Speaking of shelves, let's do that. Food shelf. That'll work. Why don't you build that and that and that? No, silly is not a bad thing. I at no point say it is a bad thing. I'm just saying there are other words that can describe you. And charming and delightful might be two of those words. Silly might be a third word. That's all good. It's all good stuff. Okay, so first thing we need to do is get some staff in here at the Space Baratorium. let's just have some cashiers. And you guys can just kind of work regular hours. I don't need you working the overnight shift. Let's hire you and you. I'm making you blush, LQ. Well, you know what? All part of the service and at no additional charge to you. All right, so you guys, who did I just hire? You. I just want you to work 12 hours. That's all. That's all. Just work an insanely long shift. Yeah, you do that, and you do that. Okay, good. Excellent. Now let's pick some stuff for here. Don't really care what. Oh, you're not in a zone yet, are you? No. No, you're not in this zone, so you're not a store yet. There you go. Now you're a store. Yay. All right, now we can assign stuff. All right, she's jumping up and down in joy, but there's actually nothing on this shelf. So sauces and seasonings, everybody likes that. Rice and pasta, why not? Cookies. Have some more cookies there. And how about beverages? Let's put, oh, we only have one juices? Yeah, let's put another juices up. People like juice. That's a thing that people buy. And how about canned food? People love that. And coffee and tea, because coffee and tea. Okay. We extend the Space Baratorium a little bit. Boy, the Space Baratorium got huge. Absolutely huge. LQ Suites, there's nothing I need to do here. This is a very self-sufficient store. As is the Geek Cupboard. That seems to be running without much interference on my part. The appliance store, which we may or may not name Great Canadian Appliances. That's a great name. I love that name. I'm going to give that about 60 more seconds and then I'm locking that one in. What's the problem here? Space Baratorium checkout queues are full. Well, hopefully we've rectified that. With, you know, the addition of the new checkout counters. Hopefully we have dealt with that. Yeah, you know what? Great Canadian Appliances. There it is. Yeah, that's what it is. What is that? That's like generic store number 12, right? Okay. Yep. So zone that, and yeah, that's a good one. We're locking that in, LQ. Great Canadian Appliances. Boom. Done. Done. Love it. Okay. Now what can we mess around with? Have we done everything we need to do here? Kind of. We put in the more parking. Oh, I could stash some more parking in here. Oh, I did spend a lot of money making that, though. I should probably watch the old money situation, but I think we got plenty to throw in some extra parking. That's fine. That is fine. Maybe we'll even be generous and throw in some staff parking here as well. Let's do that. Do we have a loading zone in this area? Not really, but do we really need one? There's one up there, and there's one over in that corner somewhere. I remember putting that up there. No, we're probably good on that. Let's just do some staff parking here, because, you know, staff. They like that. Okay. Oh, what did we do? We won a challenge here. We got 10,000 bucks for selling 60 different types of products. Well, yay me. I think we could probably use an extra janitor. Yeah, it's a natural name. You know what? The second you said that, Great Canadian Appliances, that makes sense. I would shop at that store. I would absolutely buy a washing machine from Great Canadian Appliances. That makes total sense. If GCG ever wants to roll in here and check out his store, he's welcome to it. But otherwise, somebody let him know that he owns an appliance store now. Yeah, we need another janitor. It's getting a little gross around here, guys. Yeah, definitely. So, manage the... Not the storage, what's it called? The maintenance center. That's what I want. Let's get one more janitor on duty here. Wow, we have a lot of janitors. Why is this place so filthy? What is your problem? Well, the problem is you're all terrible at being a janitor, but we'll hire you anyway. That's fine. Just come in and janitorize something. All right. What other mischief can we get into here? Have I put all the walls back in the bathroom? So it's no longer an open concept bathroom. I believe we have. That looks fairly private. Now I could stash something in here, or I could just wait and maybe expand the Space Sparatorium again. Although I'm seeing a lot of empty space here. We need to put some more stuff in here. I used to work retail, and one of my managers said to me, some of the greatest words of advice I ever heard is, we don't sell space. There's an empty space, put something in it that people will pay money for. So let's put some of these down here. That seems logical. Okay, and you guys could come in and build that anytime. Would be good. What's the problem now? Checkout queues are full. Really? No, they're not. They're clearly not. There's one person, 2 people in line. That does not constitute a full checkout queue. Unacceptable, game. That's not true. Alright, LQ Suite's fine. Geek Cupboard's fine. That store is closed. The restaurant is closed. Maybe we should make the restaurant 24 hours. Let me do a little management on that. Oh, yeah, and LQ, I don't think you saw this one either. The fast food restaurant is House of Curry. It's Sergeant Curry's House of Curry is what it is. So that is, that's where you go to get your curry. It's Sergeant Curry's House of Curry. It's a primarily curry-based fast food restaurant. Oh, that's the storage. Okay, there we go. So let's just, let's have some fun with this. Let's make this 24 hours. So now I need to hire some staff for that. We're going to need, we're going to need a little bit of everything for that. Yes, I thought it was perfect. It's Sergeant Curry's House of Curry. Largely, as I say, curry is what you're going to get there. So let's have 2 cashiers. Okay, and those cashiers, I need you to come in at 9 p.m. Yeah, 9 p.m. and work for 12 hours. And you also need to do exactly the same. Hey, Steve, how you doing, man? Cool, thanks for checking in, man. I appreciate it. Sorry, I'm just, I'm making Sergeant Curry's House of Curry a 24-hour fast food, curry-based fast food restaurant. So, cool, good to see you. How you doing today? So 9 p.m. for 12 hours. And then we'll need a cook. So, you're pretty good at being a cook. All right, we'll hire you. And you can also work, okay, 9 p.m. for 12 hours is what I need from you. 9 p.m., 12 hours. Excellent. And do we need a stock clerk? I'll get one anyway. I don't actually know if we need a stock clerk. Oh, you're much better at being a stock clerk. I'm hiring you. Okay, so you also need to work 9 p.m. for 12 hours. Okay, that should be everyone that we need in Sergeant Curry's House of Curry for this place to be a 24-hour, largely curry-based restaurant. What is the problem? Space Sparatorium checkout queues are full. I bet you they're not, game. I bet you they're not, because we just added 4 new checkout queues. But all right. Okay, what are we going to put on this table? How about fresh vegetables and fresh bread and probably not smartphones. That doesn't seem to make any sense. Although it is a good high profit item. We'll put some more veggies there. And I guess fresh bread. I'm glad it's the weekend too. You've been called into work tomorrow night. Oh God, that is no good. No good. Have I got any plans for the weekend? You're largely looking at it, and I don't mean streaming. I just mean I've got a lot of... you know what? I have a ton of editing to do this weekend. Tomorrow, and you know what? My ego just assumes you were talking to me and not Lequan or Yagi or any of those guys. I just egotistically assume you were only talking to me because I'm the center of my universe. So we have... obviously, we have the Project Zomboid collaboration going on the channel right now, and we're going to be recording some of that tomorrow, but we are also going to start adding, the same team is going to start doing Eco. So we are starting to record Eco tomorrow as a collaboration. And I will tell you three in advance, a very, very special guest star, if you will, is going to be joining the collaboration. And I'm going to leave it at that as a mystery. So there is a fifth person who will be joining us on the collaborative project for Eco. You all know him. And that's about all I will say, but we have a very, very special guest star joining the collaboration, not for Project Zomboid, but for Eco. So that should be up on Monday with our new guest star collaborative person. Look for it then. It's going to be a ton of fun. We are all wicked excited for this. So definitely check that out. We should have that up and running on Monday. And Eco seems to be a pretty cool game. If you watch the test stream, Civilian and I just kind of test drove it. And it seems like a pretty cool game. We didn't really do much with it, just kind of got the hang of the basic mechanics. What will be interesting is none of the 5 people involved have ever played this game. So we have no experience to it. It's just going to be us madly flailing around trying to save the planet. Apparently, that's the theme of the game. I think will largely cause an ecological disaster. At least that's my plan. And civilians, for that matter. But yes, very exciting. Very special guest star joining us on the collaboration. So look for that. It's going to be really cool. Probably. I don't know. It's definitely got a lot of buzz right now, Yagi, so I would not be surprised if Tom was talking about that. It is kind of the hip new thing that all the kids are into these days. It's basically, at its heart, I'd call it a survival game. It's got all those basic elements of, hunting, crafting, survival, food and water, that kind of thing. But the overall overreaching theme is that, while you are doing all these survival things, you're also trying to prevent an ecological disaster to your planet. And it's largely based on cooperative efforts. So it's a game that encourages you to have multiple people playing it with you. It's not... I mean, you can play it single player, but it's not really cut out for that. You'll probably fail because doing my homework on the game, one of the basic concepts is no one person can have all the skills you need. So you want multiple people with differing skill sets and skill trees to be doing this. And it does certainly seem to be extremely complex, but not complex where I feel like I need a degree in mathematics to do it. More complex in the sense of it's complex enough to be interesting, but without being overwhelming. No planet disaster. I can't guarantee that, Lakeland. I can't guarantee that. Civilian is brutal, and she's already made plans to destroy the planet. And I have learned from personal experience, just fall in line behind Civilian. Yeah, I'm looking. I've recorded all of Doomsday Arc at this point. So I kind of binge recorded that, Steve. Am I really the only person who's done it in English? I can't believe that. There's got to be others out there. It'd be great if I did. I'd love to have that sort of niche, if you will. It's... I will tell you, there's way more to that game than I thought there was when I did it in the Chinese version, which was, as I've said, was largely doing it for comedy, putting in my funny subtitles and all that stuff. And that was a lot of fun to do. But when I played it in English, I'm like, well, there's a really deep game under this and a lot of, interesting stuff. They really fleshed that out. So I've actually already recorded it. I will tell you in advance, it didn't end well for me. It totally didn't end well for me because the other thing I learned is a much harder game than I anticipated. Much harder than I thought it was going to be. So I did a run, quote unquote, in it. It's all recorded. I'm going to be putting it up, when I can. I've got so much pre-recorded right now that I basically have to spend the weekend editing and posting and getting all this stuff up, but it will be coming up very shortly. There's other things are coming out too. I don't know. I'm swamped. I'm absolutely swamped. I've been doing 3 days of binge recording, so I'm a little YouTubed out at this point. Shadows do move. They do have a day-night cycle here, and the shadows move just as they're supposed to. It's a very simple graphic game. It's a cute graphic game, Another Brick in the Wall. But, they got the things right. They move the shadows when they need to move it. It's adorable is what it is. And I think everyone is happier that I put the wall back in the bathroom, so it's not an open-air bathroom. I think everyone's really happy with that. New checkout counters seem to be working good. Oh, wow, we have, like, no money left. I have no money. I just got to let this tick along for a little bit and get some money back. I spent all my money extending the Space Baratorium and building all that parking. Oh, dear. No good. All right, well, we're all counting on the geek cupboard to get the money back in. This is the cash cow of the Wee Hours Mall. All right. So, how is our research going? Where's that at? Oh, 87%. Okay, good. That means we can get the jewelry store in, so we definitely need to be saving up some money at this point. You go away, I don't care. If we get the jewelry store in, that's going to be a major profit center. What are you all excited about? They're all on their phones, and they all have the same phone, which is weird. How's the creepy guy in the office doing? Oh, they all went home for the day. All right. Creepy guy still works in the office. He's still creeping on the women who work there. It's totally an HR issue, but, you know, there it is. Putting the vending machine down here was a good move, because now she doesn't have to go all the way to the restaurant. I am still the only one to cover the English language version? Wow! I'm in the top 10? Really? That's... I'm impressed, for one thing. I'm almost never in anywhere. Except for Stellar Tactics, actually. To my knowledge, I am #1 on Google for Stellar Tactics video. That's fantastic. I'm in the top 10. I mean, it definitely got a ton of views for my channel. Anyway, I mean, you know, anything over 20 is a lot of views for my channel. But that's very cool. Thank you for checking that out. That's really, that really kind of perked up my day, actually. As I was saying, I'm very YouTubed out right now. And I was almost not going to stream, but you know what? I actually have a lot of fun doing this. Thank you, LQ. No one's more surprised than me, believe me. I did not know I was in the top 10 for Doomsday Arc and or Delivery from the Pain, depending on what you want to call it. You know, as I said in the video, a commenter assures me, and this commenter apparently speaks Chinese, that Doomsday Arc is the correct translation of the name of that game, but Steam insists on calling it Delivery from the Pain, so it's a pain in the neck to tag that, because you got to do all of that. But thank you, I appreciate that, Steve. Checking that out for me. Top 10, that's nice. I thought I was only #1 on Stellar Tactics. It's nice to be in the top 10 of anything. Okay, how are we doing on the money front? Ooh, not so good. Not so good. Well, we could afford to buy something. We could afford to build something. Where are we at? Thank you, Laquin. I appreciate that you feel I deserve that. I work hard at this, so you know, it's a and the only reason that I'm you know, it's interesting that conversation comes up, because that's a lot of what I talked about in the Getting to Know You challenge. Is, you know, part of the Getting to Know You challenge is, why did I start doing this? So you know, it's just, you know, a natural end to that conversation after I literally just finished filming and editing and uploading that video, as we're kind of talking about it again. Is, yeah, it's nice to put in the hard work and have it be rewarded in a small way of, you know, being apparently the only person to do the English language version of Doomsday Arc. I will say, Steve, when Kevin left that comment saying, hey, this is available in English, I flew over to Steam to deal with that. Because I thought it was a cool game in Chinese, and I just legitimately wanted to play it. And so that video went up very, very quickly after he told me that that was available in English. The translations are not exactly 100% perfect from Chinese to English. There's some stumbling blocks there, but I think they did a really, really good job with it. Thank you, Yagi. I appreciate that. Yeah, the only thing I've ever... I know I'm solid on is Stellar Tactics. The first video I did for that is traditionally #1 on Google every time I search for it. Of course, searching anonymously, so I'm not tainting it with my you know, previous views. But yeah, if you search incognito for Stellar Tactics, I'm generally #1 on that, which is awesome. And I'm glad I am, because it's a great game. The developer is awesome. He's checked in on my videos many, many times, giving me tips, giving me hints, telling me what's coming down the line. Yeah, you know what? It's funny, Steve. I did I feel don't mess with the tutorial on that game. When they say sneak, they meant sneak. And kind of like I said in the video, I think the first time I played it in Chinese, I must have clicked on easy mode or something, because that guy gave me no trouble when I did that in the Chinese version. But that guy just really put a dent in me. So that and Ninja Tycoon, just don't mess with the tutorial. Whatever it tells you to do, do not go off script. They're not kidding with that. Okay, I think we've got enough money. We could think about building something. Research. Where are we at? 96%. Guys, could you please get that done? Actually, while you're getting that done, let's do the prep work and get the store in place. So let's do that. And a door. Door. I want a regular door here and a staff door here. Yeah, the Game of Thrones thing. I'm gonna wrap myself out here, and I didn't even really kind of get what Game of Thrones was about until they messaged me saying, "Hey, can we put up one of your videos for our contest, or whatever it is, challenge, or whatever." And I honestly really, I knew it was a thing. I just never really checked it out. So when they messaged me and said, "Hey, we're going to put up one of your videos," I'm like, okay, whatever. That's cool. But apparently I came in second to Latana, which is remarkable because Lit is a juggernaut. So there is no shame in coming in second place to Lit because he is just an absolute YouTube juggernaut right now. And very happy to have him in the Wolf Pack. Notice that my health regen, if your first aid bar is filled up, but that makes so much sense. Thank you. I noticed that, but I didn't really do cause and effect. So, okay, because when we initially had the health regen, it was pretty quick. But later on, and you'll actually see it even more so in other episodes, the health regen slows down. That makes so much sense. So if your first aid bar is topped up, you get a really good health regen. But as that goes down, so does, your health regen. That makes a lot of sense. I just didn't notice that. Steve, I absolutely rely on the people who watch my videos to be way better at the game than I do. You have put your name attached to the next round. Oh, I don't think it'd be ripped to shreds. I think that's an exaggeration. I think everyone's got a different style. That's the thing. And I think it's kind of hard to judge, YouTube video A versus YouTube video B because people have two different styles. If you put my video up against your video, one is not better than the other. We just have very different styles when we're doing this. And some people are into some things and some people are into others. So I think something like Game of Thrones, while it's great to do it and it's fun and it's cool to have a little contest thing, I think it's very hard to put me or anyone up against Latana because, we just have completely different styles. Some people are going to be into him and some people are going to be into me and some people might be into both of us. But yeah, I don't think you're going to get ripped to shreds. I think that's an exaggeration. I'll vote for you. Do I get a vote? I will totally vote for you. I am, Steve. I think I knew you were from Scotland, and I don't know why I knew that. Although, actually, quick side note. Sorry, I'm promoting the heck out of it because I literally just uploaded it. But if you watch the end of the Getting to Know You challenge, where I, have to issue the challenge to 3 other people, issued it to one of your fellow Scots. So check out the end of that. There's a Scottish guy that I really want to know more about him. But Dave is a stalker. Am I really? No, the stalker lives in the office. We've talked about him before. But I'm in Northeast Massachusetts, United States, so I am a little bit north of Boston on the coast. Why do you feel left out, Yagi? Is it because I haven't built your bar and casino? It's coming, I promise you. What we need to do is get the jewelry store down, and then we'll have enough money to build your bar and casino. Okay, appliance store is closed. Restaurant at 24 hours. How are we doing? Nobody cares. Nobody wants to be in Sergeant Curry's. Oh, he bought some curry. Okay. He bought some curry. All right. Oh, research. Research is done. Research is done. Oh, wait, no. Give me more research. I want to do the more research. Let's do sales monitoring. We haven't done that yet. Research that project. I live in a town that's full of old age pensioners and flowers. Ew, that does sound a little rough, man. I live in a very, very historic part of New England. So, some of the houses in my area were like some of the original houses from, when we left England and said, to heck with this nonsense, we're leaving these British people. And some of us kind of now wish you'd have us back, but that's a whole other conversation. Okay, let's get some building done here. So how about, I really think we only need one checkout counter here, and we'll put one there, but I'm probably not going to put anyone in it at this point. Now, what lives on jewelry? Or where does jewelry live? Tables. Okay. So, table, 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 table. Can I put one? How about... No, I probably shouldn't block the door. You know what? That's fine. That's all I need right there. Just that. So let's assign this. No, sorry. I'm sorry. I was building my thing. I'm just getting caught up on chat here. Where do I live? No, not Austin, Boston with a B. So I am north of Boston, actually other side of the map. So Austin, Texas is it's about halfway across the country, but it's a long, long way from where I am. No, I am north of Boston, Massachusetts, on the coast, on the northeast coast. So what was I going to do? Assign. This is a store. Oh, did Emrys pop in? Oh, hey, Emrys. What's up, man? Don't apologize for being late. I'm happy when anyone shows up. Happy when anyone shows up. We're building the jewelry store finally. So that is finally getting done. Welcome, Emrys. Always happy to have you check in, man. You know that. You know that. And happy to have you basically playing Winds of Trade for me. Where does... Oh, there's jewelry. It's under clothing. Okay. I guess that makes a degree of sense. Jewelry. And jewelry. All jewelry. All jewelry. Okay. Nothing but jewelry. Now, let's actually manage that store. What store name were you again? Your store 15? Okay. Store 15. So we need a cashier. Who's reasonably decent at being a cashier? You'll do. Thank you. And a stock clerk. You'll do. Okay. And we need to assign storage. Can I just make that the storage? I guess so. That worked. Okay, that should do the trick. So that should get going tomorrow morning. We'll see what we can do with the jewelry store. Okay, let's tick time along a little bit here. Oh, I'm sorry to the other people in the stream, but this actually bears repeating now that Emrys is here. Emrys, we have a new collaborative starting on Monday of Eco. And the 4 people who've been doing the Project Zomboid collaborative are adding a 5th mystery guest star to be announced, but I have a feeling you're going to be pretty excited about it. So check that out on Monday. Very excited to have a new mystery person added to the collaborative. And I know you, Emrys, a little bit, and I think you're going to dig it. So check that out when that comes out. All right, let's keep time moving here. This has just been a shameless self-promotion stream for me. I've done nothing but talk about what's coming up on my channel, which is, well, I suppose justified, really. Okay, so can we get everyone into work, please? And if you've already guessed who it is, Emrys, no giving it away, no spoilers. I want it to be a surprise. It may not be. The 4 other people involved may give it away. We haven't actually agreed that it's going to be a surprise, but that's. So if people already know, then it's not a surprise. But I kind of want to think we should keep it as a surprise until Monday. It is kind of the point of the stream, is shameless self-promotion. But honestly, I was telling the other folks, I've just had a very intensive YouTube 2 or 3 days. I've been binge recording a lot of stuff. So weirdly, this stream is actually kind of relaxing for me. I'm just kind of chilling out, building them all, talking to you guys. All the jewelry got in here. Oh, hang on. We gotta do those security tag thingamajigs Yeah, we totally got to do those. So let's see. That's under anti-theft tags. Badoom, 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 and badoom. And where is our security guard? Is nowhere near here. Okay, how's our money? 60K. Yes, do please think of a good name for the jewelry store. Oh, Emerus, Lakewen named the appliance store. This is now Great Canadian Appliances, because that is just a righteous name for that. That totally makes sense. So now we've got the jewelry store to deal with. I am going to... Yeah, I got to relook at that. I kind of built it before I thought about planning it. So... You know what I don't need right now is this second checkout counter. I don't have a second cashier, so there's no reason for that to be there. Yeah, get rid of that. Get rid of that, please. Oh, there we go. Can you just go away? Are you okay? You're being difficult. Okay, how about I just move you anywhere? How about I move you out there? How about I make you just go away? At all. Oh, goodness, it's being fidgety. You know what? For right now, I'm just going to stash you up here. There we go. You're not being manned anyway, so it doesn't matter. Now, we could build the, what's it security thing here. Anti-theft detector. There we go. Don't you steal anything. Oh, and you know what? Let's put a vending machine in here, so the employees do not have to go halfway across the map to get some food. Makes no sense to have a vending machine in a jewelry store, but if it stops them going to the restaurant and leaving the store unattended, and this is going to be a security center, so we can kind of keep an eye on things here. Let's do a staff door there, right outside the staff parking. That works. Starscream Sparkles. Ooh. Well, it is next door to the Space Baratorium. That does kind of make sense. Although, I mean, check it. Space Bear got a massive store, and Starscream would just have this tiny little closet of the store. But he does have the cash cow. This is the most profitable area. So why is there no wall? Oh, I think I accidentally deleted the wall. And by accident, I mean I totally did it. Yeah, put a wall back there, please. Doesn't do any good to have a security center or a security tag thing and yet a big hole in the wall. An alliterative moment indeed. What did I want to do? Zones. This is going to be security center. There we go. You are a security center. Excellent. Let's manage that security center by hiring a security type person. Hire a guard. Is anyone... Yeah, I think that sounds right, too. Space Bear gets the lion's share of them all, and Starscream lives in a closet, basically. So that sounds about right. Actually, speaking of which, LQ, do you know if Space Bear's planning to stream today off the top of your head? I kind of need to plan my afternoon, and I don't miss a Space Bear stream if I can humanly help it. What am I hiring? Security. You're the least terrible at security. Okay. And you can just be open... You can just be there the same time the jewelry store is open. I really just want you, for the jewelry store. So, okay, that's good. Money's pretty good. Profit's pretty good. Not doing too bad on that. Yeah, 8 p.m. Sorry, GMT. Yes, it's usually about 3 o'clock my time. So, yeah, although we just did daylight savings time, so that might be 4 o'clock now. Daylight savings time, it doesn't mess with me, but it messes how I think people in England live, because my time changes, yours doesn't. Yeah, I know they've got a lot going on. I know LQ, they've got a lot going on. Oh no, don't send her a message. I just if you happen to know off the top of your head, no, I know they got a ton going on, and I don't want to pressure her, although it's literally the greatest stream on the internet. Okay, so your clocks change Sunday, so then it'll be back to a 5-hour difference. God, time is confusing. My wife and I were talking about this. Like, can we just stop messing with time? Can we just say something is the time? And then, not twice a year, we just randomly change it. It's just ridiculous. Let's just accept what time is and move on. Okay, are we at the next... Oh, is my research done already? Wow, that was quick. Okay, well, what do we want to do now? Let's do, Oh, did we do bars yet? No. No, let's get the alcohol license going. That way we can get going on, Yagi's Bar and Casino. So you get 1 hour less. Oh, it's very confusing around daylight savings time. I'm used to it being a 5-hour difference, but currently it's a 4-hour difference. But then it'll be a 5-hour difference again. Can we just accept what time is? I would appreciate that. I know, Greenwich Mean Time was the best thing that the British did. It was also the most egotistical, because they just stamped their foot on Greenwich and said, we are time. And the rest of the world just needs to get on board with that. But I admire them for doing that. It's just, we keep messing with it with daylight savings time, which is totally irrelevant now. And what's making it even worse on my end is that we have been for about, I think, 10 years or so, maybe longer. We've been gradually basically moving that time. So what we're doing is over a very, very long-term plan, we're eliminating daylight savings time, but it's happening in increments. So every year it's a different time of year or a different week or a different day that we do daylight savings time, because we're gradually shrinking the distance between them until there's no more daylight savings time. It's all very weird. It's all very weird and confusing, and it makes my head hurt. Well, I hear you, Lei Quen. As we said earlier, you know, we got away from the British here in the U.S., and there are some of us who might think it might be worth you guys taking us back. We're clearly not prepared to handle a country by ourselves. We're just not very good at it. We're amateurs. I mean, we've only been doing it for 400 years. You guys got like 2,000-3,000 years under your belt of owning a country. We've only been cranking this out for 400 years. We're complete rank amateurs. All right, the jewelry store is up and running. I just want to kind of keep half an eye on the jewelry store. Are you going to buy anything, or are you just showing the cashier your phone? What are you? What is your deal? Who are you? Oh, you're the stock clerk. Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, so you bought something, and you spent some money. Good. That worked. And you're buying something, and you're stocking something. And some common Scottish phrases for a giggle. Well, the guy I put up for the Getting to Know You challenge did this brilliant video of this, 30-second Scottish insult. And my opinion is you look to countries for, I guess you'd call them stereotypes, or but they're not stereotypes. They're things people from other countries are good at. You look to the Germans for efficiency. Even their language is efficient because they have basically no concept of small talk. I love the German language. It's extremely direct and to the point. You look to, maybe the British for culture, great writing, all that kind of stuff. You look to the French maybe for food and wine and wonderful meals. You look to the Scottish to insult people. Nobody on the planet can insult someone like a Scot can. If you've been insulted by a Scottish person, you're done. You're done. There's no coming back from it. It is the most brutal, scathing, heart-rending insults. And in the Scottish accent, it's 100 times worse. Nobody on the planet can insult people like a Scotsman can. And Stefan Lee Goodwin did this incredible 30-second insult of our current president. That was just about the funniest thing I've seen on the internet. Just about the funniest thing I've seen on the internet. It is a 30-second non-stop Scottish insult of our our president. I guess we have to call him that, but yeah, absolutely, Lei Quen. Scottish insults. Nobody on the planet can insult somebody like a Scotsman can. The Irish are okay at it. The British are pretty good at it. Because they will do it nice and quietly and politely. But the Scottish will just rip into you like a buzzsaw and leave you just bleeding on the floor mentally. I should probably be paying attention to the store. It's ticking along fine. We got plenty of money right now. We're good on money. Profit's pretty good. People are buying washing machines. Cashier is not on duty. That's That's mildly concerning. Oh, I remember what I was going to do. Where is... Okay, everybody slow down for a sec. I think I have to wait till next morning. I need to set a security path for this security person so she just basically hovers. Actually, I think I can do that without her being there. I think... Security Center 16. Yup. Want to do that. Edit patrols. Okay, yeah, no, I can do it without her being here. So all I want you to do is just basically go back and forth here. That's it. That's your whole path, is just keeping an eye on the jewelry store and indirectly the back door of the Space Baratorium. But yeah, do that. Do that. Translates to yes, scrotum. Yeah, you Scotsmen are messed up sometimes. But God, can you insult somebody? You even insult somebody when you're saying hello. You're just built to laser into people. That's how you say hello, Steve. All right, cool. Right on. I've said worse things to friends. I still need to assign the patrol to the guard. Okay, I thought... I'm 100% believe that you are correct. But I... Oh, yeah, you're right. I see what you mean. Yep, I get you now. Well, we need to wait for her to... / him to get to work in the morning. No, I see what you mean. I get it. I built the path but didn't actually put someone on it. That sounds like me. All right. Well, I'll see you when you get back, Steve. Don't go insulting anyone who can't take it. Okay, what are you doing? Okay, the overnight shift at Sergeant Curry's House of Curry is... Well, it's happening. There's like 2 people in there, but that's okay. That's okay. What's your problem? Checkout queues are full in Space Baratorium. You know what? I don't know what to do with you guys anymore. You're all in one queue. And I do realize in saying that there is not anyone else at the register, but maybe I'll put one more person on the overnight shift. I just don't feel that we need that, though. But yeah, okay, I'll put one more person on Space Baratorium and put them on the overnight shift. Where did the Space Baratorium go? There it is. So let's hire a cashier for that, and let's put you on, let's have you come in at, say, 10 and work for 12 hours. There we go. That might help things a little bit. And what's your problem? Space Baratorium again. Okay, are you the guard? Yes. Okay, so manage you. Go there. Okay, that's done the trick. That's nice and green. That usually means I've done something correctly. The door was freaking out there for a little bit. Okay, and there he is on his Segway. Back and forth, back and forth. I don't know if you get to wear... I guess he gets to wear cool sunglasses while he's a security guard. That's fine. Kind of looks like Rutger Hauer in Blade Runner a little bit. I feel this is a person who's seen attack ships on fire. But, okay, well, he's doing his job. That's all that matters. He's going back and forth around the jewelry store. It's really the only thing that I'm concerned about. That and the Great Canadian Appliances. And how are we doing at Great Canadian Appliances? Seems to be taking care of itself. Excellent. What was this place again? What did I do here? What have I done? I just built 2 security centers right next to each other. Oh well. There we go. That's fine. It's all fine. Security Center 14 and Security Center 16. I should just knock down the wall, but you know what? It's all fine. What I will do is put a vending machine in here, because vending machines. So let's do vending machine. Where'd you go? There you are. And you can live there. Okay. And you know what? You can have a trash can as well. And a plant. You can have that plant. There we go. All for you. All for Security Center 16. Which was my favorite security center. I really feel it recaptured the franchise after the dismal failure of Security Center 14. Janitors, do you want to maybe... Building a small restroom over by GCA. Not a bad idea. Yeah, that would at least stop this cashier from walking halfway across the map. In fact, you know what? We'll make that a staff-only bathroom while we're here. Do I want to do that? Do I want to make a staff-only bathroom? Or what? Because who else is over here? All the other customers are over here. No, you know what? If I'm gonna put down a restroom, it may as well be a public one. There's no reason for it not to be. So let's do a little work here. Not a road, a foundation. Yeah, if there's going to be a restroom, it may as well be public. Now, if I put that there, people are going to be able to get in and out of there? Probably. Short answer, yes. Maybe. Kinda. Doesn't have to be too big. Okay, builders, get on that, please. Hopefully it's not too late and you haven't all gone home for the day. Let's get some doors going. Door. If I put one in there and a door there, and then we build some... Did I go right past them? Okay, slow down a little bit there. Oh, research is done. Hang on, research is done. Okay, got a booze license. Excellent. Well, let's get clothing going. Let's get all our products. Okay, so let me finish the restroom, and then we can work on the bar and casino. Okay, so let's do that, and then a couple of sinks. Sink. Yeah, there we go. And vending machine, because vending machine. How do you go again? 1, 2, there we go. Everybody gets a vending machine. Everybody gets a vending machine. Yay, booze indeed, LQ. Actually, that's kind... Oh, you know what? If I throw that over here, people at the bar and casino would be inclined to use that restroom. So that's probably a good idea. Oh, now do I want to build the bar casino? I say casino. I think these vending machines are sort of arcade games, make about $1, but you know we're going to call it a casino because you know Yagi wants one, so that's cool. I'll make one. Or do I want to do like a liquor store? Because that's a pretty high profit item. And now everyone is using the restroom as a way to get out to the parking. Well, you know what? I probably would too. All right. Let me have a brief think. It's beer o'clock. May as well have a few tonight. Oh, thank you, Steve. I appreciate you coming by. Go have a couple of beers and have yourself a fantastic night. Thank you for stopping by. And thank you for telling me about the Doomsday Arc thing. I had no idea that I was the only one doing that in English, so I'm going to have to go back in and see if I can super promote that to let people know about it. But thank you for stopping by, Steve, and I will see you around the circuit. Anyway, cool. Thanks, man. So where... Oh, the builders have gone home. Well, if you guys could just come in and finish the restroom, I would appreciate that. Beer o'clock. Well, fair enough, I say. Soon it will be beer o'clock around the Wee Hours Mall. Yeah, I think we'll do a bar. Let's do a bar. You know, I may as well just start building it. No reason to wait for them to... Why are you... No. Oh, because I'm on the wrong thing. There we go. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do that. And that was kind of silly, actually. That's not really what I wanted to do. But we will do that. And a little bit of that. Okay. That was a very silly way to make that happen, but it's happened. It's a thing that's happened. So if you guys could come in and build that, please. And then I'm kind of planning this on the fly here. So let's do... I want to do a staff door here. Hang on, slow down. Let's get rid of some of these extraneous walls here. Get rid of that. Get rid of those. And that. And then keep building the rest, and then I'll figure the rest out later. And then I'm going to need a door over here, please. And a nice big double door, say... Ooh, where do I want that? I kind of want that down in the corner, I think. Yeah, keep taking those walls down and putting those walls up. And then take that wall down. I know, I'm very difficult to work with, builder people. Take that wall down. Take that wall down. Actually, that's kind of a nice feature. I'm going to leave that. Now, what do I need to make this a bar? Is that qualified under restaurant? Or is there a separate thing for bar? I actually don't remember. Oh, bar. There we go. Why is that locked? Oh, requires project bars. Sorry, Yagi. You're going to have to wait till we do some more research. Whoops. Got the alcohol license. Can't actually construct a bar. Sorry, man. We've got more research to do. How are we doing on that? Where's bars? Oh, it's all the way down at the bottom. No wonder I didn't see it. I didn't look for it. That's kind of typical for a Wee Hours video. That's fine. That can just stay there. It'll be ready. It'll just be ready. And actually, I'm going to make this a feature. We're going to put another wall here. We're going to make this a feature. And this may mess with people's pathing, but I don't care. I'm going to make that bar cool eventually when we can actually have bars. So, oh, that kind of ate up a lot of money. I was going to say we could put down a liquor store in the meantime. Probably put the liquor store right next to here. Don't worry, Yagi. One of these days you're getting your bar and casino. One of these days. Well, one of these days when we're done with this. Hey, you know what? Hell with it. Let's just take you off of that, put it on that. There we go. Nobody's actually researching anything at the moment, but that's fine. That's fine. I should probably take Emers's advice and move 3 people to 3 individual shifts, but it's the same man hours at the end of the day. It won't really be the make or break thing. You are buying a washing machine, I assume. And where are we at? Okay, that's right. That place is only open during the day. Why are you stocking at night? That seems weird. No, absolutely not, Lequan. And as we've clearly seen in this stream, I need to pay almost no attention to LQ Suites. It just quietly does its thing, ticking away a little money. Nobody has a problem over there. I don't have any little red icons popping up saying something's happened over there. Don't really need any security over there, although people are probably shoplifting because of that. But it's just a very mellow, chill store that I don't need to really pay a whole lot of attention to. Very low maintenance in a positive way. Okay. Next task is kind of sitting and waiting for a little bit. Kind of want to build the money back up a little bit more. That cost me a lot of money to build a building that I wasn't actually going to be able to do anything with. But there it is. There it is. These things happen. Haven't got any recent notifications that people are leaving Space Baratorium because the checkout queues are full. So maybe adding that second person on the overnight shift actually paid off. I haven't gotten any notifications about that in a while. It's not that it's making no money. Certainly, sweets and candy is a low money item, but it's all ticking away. And the fact that I don't really have to do much with it is helpful. So yeah, it's a low value item. $5, $6. I'm just kind of watching it now. $6, $3. But look how many people are in there. And really, just like the real world, things like candy or snacks, that's going to be quantity, not quality. Oh, and of course I jinxed myself. Now the Space Baratorium, the checkout queues are full. Well, you know what, folks? You're just going to have to live with a little of that. You're just going to have to live with a little of that. So no, it's not that it's making me no money at all, LQ. It is ticking away to the greater funds. All about quantity. So you see, actually, as a good point, LQ Suites, lots and lots of people coming in and out buying things. The appliance store, Great Canadian Appliances, not so much. So, somebody comes in and buys one washing machine, but I get like 25 people coming in and buying snacks and candy because that's a very high demand, if low value item. Much like the real world, much like real retail. How often do you buy a washing machine? Not so much. How often do you buy snacks and candy? Like all the time. Well, if you're in my house, you do. I don't know about anyone else's house. Geek Cupboard, same deal. Very high value items, but nobody is in here. So what you have is a lot of foot traffic, Lakewood. A lot of foot traffic, and that's what brings in the punters. That's what, it may be a little bit of money, but it's a long term, it's a long game is what it is. So what was okay, money's ticking up a little bit. Boy, we spent a lot of money building a building that's completely useless. What's your problem? Space Baratorium, checkout queues are full, don't care, live with it. Checkout queues are full, don't care, live with it. Okay, and the same could be said of Space Baratorium. I mean, I'm seeing $4, $8, $5, $3, so the Space Baratorium doesn't make a ton of money on each sale, but the place is packed. Oh, security things are happening. What's your problem? Product on display is expired. I heard a security thing happening. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay, well, whatever the problem is, it seems to have resolved itself. There's one security guy. He doesn't seem to be agitated about anything. I heard a security bleep go off. That security person seems to be perfectly happy. And the security person that we sent on the Baton Death March in and out of this store, I can't immediately locate, but that's fine. How's the office doing? Oh, creepy guy's not being creepy, but creepy woman is. Everyone's creepy in that office. I don't want to work in that office. What are you doing? Oh, you're a stock clerk. Okay, that's fine. You clearly don't have any stocking to be doing right now. All the stocking is happening over in the office. That's doing fine. How's the research doing? Oh, okay, we're already up to 37% on bars. That's not bad. We'll get that cranked out pretty quickly. Let's speed things up a little bit. Let's speed it up and see if we can get the bar down. I can't even build anything in the bar, right? It's going to be completely locked out to me. I can't even, like, get it started, can I? No, that's locked. Okay, yeah, no, it's all going to be locked. I could put the tables down. Yeah, I could put the tables and stuff down. Actually, I could put the arcade games down. Bar counter is locked. But cafe table isn't. What do I want to do here? What do I want to do? You know what? I'm just going to leave it for right now. You can switch off the checkout queues or full notifications. No, they're not hugely helpful. Yeah, I probably should go through and switch off the notifications, but parts of me just like saying I don't care. I like interacting with the game by telling it I don't care about its little notifications, but you're right. I could absolutely check those off. There's all sorts of little things. In fact, I'd really not a lot of need for most of the notifications because there's not a heck of a lot I'm going to do about it. You know, people are hungry. Well, too bad. I put a vending machine down almost in every single doorway and building. Too bad. Where are we at? How's the research doing? 47%. Okay. That's, you know, it's actually probably pretty good because it'll just give me time to tick up the money a little bit. How are we doing on a daily basis? 5,000 net profit yesterday, and today, yeah, it's pretty good. It's going up pretty quickly. Okay, good, good. This stream is the first time I've actually made money on this game. I've never had a profitable mall until I did this, and most of that was watching Geek Cupboard's stream of our run of this and largely imitating a lot of stuff he did. And that pretty much all came from Emrys. So basically, Emrys, you're responsible for the success here. No pressure or anything, man. Okay, no, I want to get rid of these. Yeah, checkouts. Oh, was that a restroom is full? Yeah, that was a restroom is full. I don't think that's true, game. But I wouldn't rule out putting another restroom down if that were the issue. I don't think it is, though. I think that's may have been a temporary problem, game. Wow, Penge, we were just talking about you. I was just talking about you. However briefly. But yes, welcome, Penge. Welcome. Very happy to have you on board. You will notice, Penge, if you haven't yet, that I... Hey! Crimson! What's up, dude? Thanks for stopping by, man. Sorry, Penge, Geek Cupboard, I was just saying that I also answered Smells Bad's Getting to Know You challenge, as you did last night, and I watched yours. It was very, very nice. And I did mine today, so done my thing for Smells Bad. Hey, Crimson, I very much appreciate you coming by, man. How are you doing? I thought you were all tied up with that movie thing you're in, doing part of pre-production you were mentioning the other day. What is this notification? Oh, yeah, totally don't care about that notification. I am... Oh, goodness. I don't know if I can be responsible for kids' entertainment. I am family-friendly, it's true. But, goodness, I'm very dull. I'm very dull to a child. Although my 8-year-old cousin thought I was kind of cool, so that was nice. You have meetings, but not till the afternoon. Well, cool. Thank you for stopping by, man. I appreciate that. I am a big fan of Crimson Studios. I watch his stuff every time it comes out. Really, really funny stuff. So if no one is on board with that, go ahead and jump on that channel. Just really, really clever, funny, well put together, well produced videos. So I enjoy them tremendously. And yeah, that. So, you know, if for some strange reason you're not into Crimson Studios, go check him out. Because I like me some of that. You're coming in at a very dull time, both Penge and Crimson, because we're just kind of waiting for money to tick up, and we're waiting for bars to be researched. Well, thank you, man. I try to be engaging as best I can. You know what I found streaming, weirdly, is I think streaming is as close as you humanly get to my real personality. Like, if you met me on the street, this is pretty much what I'm like. This is, you know, what you see is what you get while I'm streaming, because I can't. When I do videos, to a certain degree, I'm not saying it's not my personality, it totally is, but I kind of pre-plan things and rehearse some things sometimes. So this right now, if you met me on the street, this is pretty much what you're going to get. So I'm glad you think that's engaging, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. What was I doing? Oh, I was seeing how the research is going. Oh, 96%. Cool. We're going to have bars very, very soon. Pretty much when this place opens in the morning, and by place I mean the office. Okay, yeah, creepy guy's in the office. Creepy guy is in the office, and any moment we should be getting research. Yay! Research! Well, you're on the other side of the map from me, so it's going to have to be a very, very long look down the street. You are literally on the other side of the map from me. Bars, done. Yay! All right, now we can finally put up Yagi's bar. Yagi, you've been so patient, man. But we are finally going to build your bar. We've got the geek covered. We've got LQ's Sweets. We've got Sergeant Curry's House of Curry. Oh, Penge, the appliance store got named by Laquin. So this is now Great Canadian Appliances, which I think is the most righteous name, because it sounds like a real name. I would go shopping at Great Canadian Appliances. I think that's a place where I'd buy a washing machine. So, what have we got? The jewelry store is still up for grabs. Let's do this. I got a plan for that. I got a plan. Oh, no worries, Laquin. I was actually, because we have a couple of new folks, Penge is here, and one of my favorites, Crimson Studios, is here, and I was going to do this. Is that store 15? Yeah. So let's do this. Let's just call this guy Crimson Jewelry. Can I spell jewelry? I can, because it's actually in the corner of my eye there. E-L-R-Y. Done. There we go. All right. There's Crimson Jewelry. With the geek cupboard being one of the great cash cows of this mall. Isn't it excellent, Penge? I love it. I would totally buy a washing machine from Great Canadian Appliances. It sounds like a real place. I mean, all these places sound like a real place. Geek Cupboard sounds like a real place where you would go and buy gadgets and tablets and laptops and whatnot. So let's slow things down. Let's get some more research going. Let's go back to clothing. I think that's the only product we don't have yet. So let's go back to clothing, and now we can start building the bar. So let's do a sign first, because that will tell me what I actually need. That and that. Is Crimson Jewelry the same as Blood Diamonds? I will leave that up to the owner of the store. I'm good either way. Cashier, stock clerks, bar counter, bar shelves, and storage, that's no problem. Okay, so cashiers and stock clerks, obviously, and then bar counters and bar shelves. All right. It's not taking credit cards for Great Canadian Appliances. Yeah, it's cash only. Cash and carry there. So what did I need? Bar counter, right? Right, bar counter is one of the things I need. Let's do that and that. A bar shelf can go there, and if I do one, how about we do one there? Sure, why not? And then let's do some. I kind of look at the. I've set up 2 separate bar areas, have I? Okay. Oh yeah, no, I see what you mean. Okay, bar 17 and bar 18. Whoops. I thought you meant the 2 bar things that I just put up. Okay, thank you. Good call. Didn't notice that one. So I want this to be here. Oh, no. All right, let's try that one again. I want you all to be bar 1 or the other. I don't care which. Thank you. Now you're all bar 17. There we go. So what was I doing now? Okay, let's... don't actually think they need... Do they actually need tables in here? Well, I'm going to put some anyway because it looks nice. Table, table. Let's make this place look nice. So, let's, you know what? You're going to get a plant. And maybe a plant here. That might be in the way of somebody's pathing area, but I don't care. And, okay, here we go. So, arcade cabinet. So, it makes no sense, but it's fun, and it's cool, and it's for Yagi. Boom, 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 and boom, 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 and that. Excellent. Excuse me, I've got a rather large cough coming on. Excuse me 1 second, folks. And we're back. All right, so now let's manage bar 17, which actually in and of itself is not a bad name, but staff. So cashier, let's do you, and you're all kind of terrible. You, okay. Stock clerk, we really only need 1, and I actually just don't even much care. I thought I did build a bar counter. Is that not what this is? It said bar counter. Pretty sure it said bar counter. I'll check that in a sec. Okay, have I not built a bar counter? I thought that's literally exactly what I built. All right, let me just get a waiter, and then I'll deal with that issue. Hire and hire. I'm just randomly hiring people now because now I'm worried about my bar counter. Fine dining cooking range. Bar counter. Is that not what I've ordered? What have I built? I mean, it literally says bar counter. Okay. Bar counter will have a queue. Bar shelf. Fine dine cooking range. It's in here somewhere. It's got to be in here somewhere. Bar counter. Bar counter. Fast food cooking range. Fast food warmer. Dispenser. Bar counter. Oh, bar counter. Okay. Okay. They looked very similar. Okay. So one is not the other then. Because bar counter with stools is not bar counter. Okay. That's fine. I'll make this happen. I'll make this happen. I'll figure this out somehow. Okay, yeah, there you're right. There's the queue. Yeah, I kind of screwed the pooch on this one. All right. Okay. Everyone stop. You're going to have to go away, unfortunately. And you're going to have to go away, unfortunately. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I want you to go away. Thank you. Builders, come back and deal with that, please. Logistics. It's fun. It's fun. Well, that's good. I would have been sitting there wondering why nobody was coming into the bar, and Yagi would have been really disappointed. Because, I mean, this is a bar and casino that we've kind of been planning for 2 streams now, and I've only just finally finished all the research for everything. So, builders, have you all gone home for the day? That's probably the problem. All right, let's just really rip time along here. Yeah, I mean, we've been trying to get this going for a while, Yagi. Let's get this place locked in. Yeah, the builders all went home. That's the problem. All right. Well, when they get here in the morning, they'll finish dealing with all of this. While I'm doing that, okay, I did put a staff door in there. Oh, I need to assign storage. That's a thing that needs to happen. So you can have that storage. Why not? And no, you're good. You're good. Oh, profit margin 80% on Great Canadian Appliances. Yay! I agree, Emrys. I was actually, before I started streaming, I was just finishing the end of the latest Mars one, where we have the first Martian-born children. Probably got like 10 more minutes to go before I'm finished with that one. Yeah, really good work on Surviving Mars. I'm a fan of that. As I just said, I just watched them all. So, all right, now that you're here, you're building all of those. So, build. Bar counter. What if we put it there? Can they get in there to work? I genuinely am not sure I know the answer to that question. Can we put one there? Would that work there? Is there a reason it wouldn't work there? I'm going to put one there. We'll find out. We will find out. Okay, so please come back and build that builder so I can actually get this bar up and running. Okay, now what happens? Well, plenty of people are already at the slot machines, so that's encouraging. And now if we go to the bar and the staff, what are we doing for... Well, first of all, what are we doing for hours? We're open at 9. We're open until 5. Let's make that... Let's do this a little differently. Let's actually... This is going to mess everything up because it's already open. But let's open at... how about... You're going to open at 10 o'clock at night and be open for 12 hours. This is going to be an overnight kind of thing. It's a bar and casino. Yeah, one counter should be plenty, but I'm pretty sure I hired 2 cashiers, so they may as well have something to do. So now, everyone needs to come in at a completely different time. So you all need to come in at 10 o'clock. Sorry. I probably should have told you that when I hired you, but, you know, here we are. Here we are. Sometimes I do silly things that don't make any sense, and my wife is used to it, so pretty much everyone else should probably start to get used to it, because it's not going to stop. 12 hours. Not even sure why I needed the waiters, but... Again, here we are. You come in at 10 o'clock. Am I doing 10 o'clock right? No, I'm not. Okay, but I did all the others for 8 o'clock, right? Yeah, 20. Yeah, I don't traditionally do 24-hour time. But yeah, I'm saying 10 o'clock, but I want them actually coming in at 8 o'clock and working for 12 hours. Okay, and you... Exactly, Emrys. You know, if you're... Well, what I figure is the folks who are working the overnight shift at Space Baratorium and Sergeant Curry's House of Curry can come in and have, you know, a shot and a beer before they get in their car and drive home. That seems sensible. I don't know why that's a problem. And you are going to work for 12 hours. Okay, I just want to get the bar up and running. This is what I want. And I'm mostly screwing myself on this. But let's get all that going. I just want to see it operational. That's what I want. That's what I want. And I'm going to be waiting a long time for that. Did I assign... Okay, I did assign... Oh, wow, we're actually almost done with clothing. Cool. All right, so I did assign new research. Clothing is almost done. People are coming in and... Okay, people are working. People are working. Excellent. So, good. Good, first of all. You, I assume you're the stock clerk. No, you're the waiter. Okay. Now, why is nobody actually in here? Are you telling me nobody wants a drink? Nobody wants a drink. Okay, you want a drink. You look like you need a drink, lady. You look like you need a drink. Dang. You're getting a drink. You're all playing the slot machines. You're doing fine. Okay. Okay, I think the bar and casino is under control. It seems to be operating. Are you both stock clerks? Oh no, you're a waiter and you're a waiter. Okay, that's fine. Okay, there's not a lot of action in the bar and casino, but that's okay. We finally built it, and that's the important part. See, this is what I don't understand, Emrys. It's a bar. Thank you for putting that qualification in there very quickly. Yeah, in the game, bars are not popular. In the real world, I'm pretty sure we'd be getting some action in here. Okay, research is done. Research is done. Okay, so clothing is done. We could think about that next. Bus transport. Actually, we can get some more people in here. That would be a good idea. I forgot about bus transport. Excellent. Okay. Let's just going to slow it down a little bit and kind of check in on everybody. Space Sparatorium doing fine. How's the jewelry store doing? How is that doing? Where did Crimson Jewelry go? There it is. Crimson Jewelry products. Are those tier 3 products? Excellent. Good deal. 92% profit margin. Oh, jewelry is the way to go, and you need such a small store to deal with it. Yeah, exactly, LQ. In the first, if this is in the real world, I would have built the bar first. Probably very strict drink driving laws, well, as there should be. But yeah, if I had the bus stop, then people would just get hammered and take the bus home. That would be much better. Everyone just get on the bus completely inebriated, tripping over themselves, starting fights, cursing each other out. But you know what? Getting home safe. And isn't that really the important part? So jewelry, Crimson Jewelry's doing great. Geek Cupboard's doing fine. LQ Suite's doing fine. Space Sparatorium is packed as always, but there's not much I can really do about that. And the bar is open at night. Great Canadian Appliances doing fine. No real reason to mess with it. Oh, you know what? I just keep working with the plan here. Let's put a vending machine in the bar, so employees don't have to go very far. Oh, no, not arcade cabinet, vending machine. That's what I wanted. Is that facing the right way? It is now. Okay. Good. All right. Well, let's manage the bar. What's the problem here? Restrooms are full. Really? Really? I just don't feel that's true, game. I'm looking at one right now, and it's not full. It's just not. There's nobody in there. I mean, if you told me that when I ripped this wall down accidentally and had an open floor bathroom with no wall, I might have agreed with you, because probably nobody wanted to go in there. But restrooms are full. Okay. Well, maybe I'll think about putting another restroom down. But let's get to the important part of this. All right, Yagi, if you're still on there, do you have a specific name you want for your bar and casino? Or are we just calling it maybe Yagi's? That right there is a great name. That would be a bar. That sounds like the name of a bar. Okay. So Yagi's by itself sounds like a bar. I would like literally... I'm not a bar person, neither is my wife, but if I was driving down the street and I saw a bar named Yagi's, that would make total sense. But let's call it, because we want to make sure we get the point that there's a casino. Okay, got it. Casino, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit all this. Fine, spirits. There we go. Oh, it actually fit. I'm really pleased about that. Yagi's Casino and Fine Spirits. McYagi's Irish Bar. Yeah. No, I wanted Yagi's to have a little bit of class, a little bit up tempo, a little bit up culture. So it's Fine Spirits is what it is. Yagi's Casino and Fine Spirits. So there you are, sir. You patiently waited for 2 streams worth of material for this thing to get built, but there it is, and it functions and it works, and not many people go in it, but that's okay. Apparently people don't like bars in this game, but you got nothing but arcade games there, man. And you got a bar, and it's Yagi's Casino and Fine Spirits, where you might feel that people would wear a tie to that place. You might dress up a little to go to Yagi's. If McYagi's might be a little more rough and tumble, but I think Yagi's Casino and Fine Spirits, I think that's a little more upmarket. A little upmarket. You might wear a nice cocktail dress to go there, or a nice suit and tie. Possibly not like the James Bond look, but getting in that neighborhood. Getting in that neighborhood is what I'm saying. Okay, we have done all of that. We have no money left after doing that. We have no, look at that. We went down from 40,000 to like about 8,000. Yogi's just cost me a fortune, but I'm glad to have it in the mall. And actually with that, guys, I am actually going to check out and close down for the day because my wife's about to come home. I want to spend some time with her, and I want to see if Space Bear is streaming this afternoon, because if she is, well, I know where my afternoon is going. So I'm going to cut it for today, guys. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Emrys, Laquan, Yagi, Penge, Crimson, all you guys, Steve earlier. Thank you so much for checking in. I really, really, really appreciate it. And I'm going to try to do this regularly, but schedule is up in the air. So when it happens, it happens. Thank you, folks, and we'll see you guys.